I've wanted to be married for as long as I can remember. But no matter what I did, it never worked. I just kept waiting, and waiting.
It sounds like back then, marriage was an idol to you.
Yes, David, I'll be your wife.
Alright, honey, let me guess. You want something that turns heads. Something bold for this big date?
Yes, exactly. I mean, I need to look perfect. I haven't been on a date in what feels like forever, so I have to make an impression.
Okay then, I know just the thing.
What do you have in mind?
Blonde, sweetheart. Guys go crazy over it, and with your skin tone, girl, it's going to be stunning. It'll give you that who's that girl vibe.
Blonde? I've never done anything like that. I'm more of a black hair kind of girl.
Trust me, go blonde, and you'll feel like a new person. It'll highlight those cheekbones, add warmth to your face. It's the ultimate I'm here to dazzle look.
Alright, let's do it. I mean, if I'm going to make an impression, why not go all the way, right?
Exactly, you're going to look fabulous, darling.
So, what do you think? Does my new hair scream marriage material?
More like, I'm a queen, bow down. But honestly, Naomi, I just hope you're not bleaching any more than just that hair of yours.
Ah, don't remind me. It's already falling out in clumps. I think I went a little overboard.
Girl, when I saw you in blonde, I thought I'd entered the twilight zone. Why are you changing so much for these dates? You're gorgeous as you are.
I just want to look my best, you know? Nothing wrong with a little upgrade now and then. Besides, it's been ages since I last went on a date. And guys like blondes, right?
I don't like that you have to become someone else just to be worth it.
You wouldn't understand. You got married at 25. Your husband, Williams, worships you. It's different for me.
Yeah, but who cares? A good guy should love you for you, not some ideal version of you with blonde hair and a wardrobe that's barely you.
Maybe I'm just tired of the family lectures. Every time I see my aunties, it's like, still single? When will you settle down, Naomi? Don't you want to make us proud? They make it sound like if I'm not married, I'm lacking. Dear God, I'm here again, standing before you, just asking, no, pleading, please, let this be it. I don't want to sound desperate, but you know my heart, Lord. I'm trying to be patient. But here I am, all these years, watching everyone else find someone. So I'm just asking, please, make Nathan the one. I haven't been on a date in ages, exactly 362 days. I don't want to mess this up. Please, help me be the best version of myself around him. Help me say the right things. Make him see the good in me, Lord. Let everything just click. Make us connect, like truly connect, and find common ground. You know I'm not looking for someone perfect. I just want someone whose heart is good. Someone who's compatible with me. Someone who will stay. In Jesus' name, amen.
So, let me get this straight. You wanted to be a detective as a kid because of a crime-fighting hamster in some cartoon?
Yes, don't laugh. Hammy the hero was serious business. I had this whole phase where I'd sneak around the house looking for clues, until my mom grounded me for spying on her phone conversations. I said not to laugh.
Well, we've all had our weird dreams, right? I wanted to be a magician. Had this whole setup with a hat and wand.
Ah, the power of imagination. Speaking of dreams, my biggest dream now is something a little more grounded. I've been hoping to find someone I can build a future with, you know?
Oh, yeah, I mean, that's great. Finding a real connection is special.
Ethan, I know this is our first date, but I'm not looking to just date for the sake of dating. I'm ready for something serious, a long-term relationship. I don't know where you stand on all that, but I thought I'd just put it out there.
Wow, Naomi, I appreciate your honesty, I really do. But, I should probably be upfront too. I'm not looking for anything serious right now.
I thought we had a connection, Ethan. Don't you feel it too?
Look, you're amazing, but I'm just not in that place. I'm enjoying life, seeing where things go. I'm not ready to settle down.
But, what if this could turn into something meaningful? I'm not talking about rushing anything, just keeping the door open, you know?
Naomi, no, I think you deserve someone who's on the same page as you. I just don't see myself in a committed relationship anytime soon. It wouldn't be fair to you.
Honestly, last night was just awful. I don't get it. Am I doing something wrong? Am I just unattractive? Why does it always end this way?
Naomi, you know it's not about that. You're beautiful, inside and out. It's not that you're doing anything wrong, you just haven't met the right one yet. You just need to wait for the person who's meant for you.
But, how long am I supposed to wait? Every date, I keep hoping maybe this is it. Maybe this one's different. And every time, I'm just left wondering what's wrong with me.
Nothing is wrong with you, Naomi. You're just trying, and there's nothing wrong with that. The right person will see it, trust me. Don't give up, okay? Your person is out there.
Ladies.
Honey, how was work?
Long, but not too bad. Got everything sorted. Hi, Naomi, good to see you.
Hey, William, good to see you too. Why don't you go freshen up, and I'll get lunch ready?
No, don't worry about me. You two are in the middle of something. I'll dish up myself. I don't want to interrupt the girl talk.
You're the best, thank you.
Wait a minute, is it just me, or have you been losing a bit of weight? You're looking more snatched these days.
Oh, stop it. You're imagining things. Now go get your lunch before you start daydreaming. Maybe that's what I'm missing. Maybe if I looked a little more like Maya, I'd have better luck. Hey, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Just thinking, that's all. Alright, what would you love to watch?
This is one fine gym you have here.
I'm glad you love our gym setup. So, tell me a bit about what you're hoping to get out of this. Are you looking to build strength, tone up, maybe train for a marathon? Of course I'm kidding on the marathon part, unless you're into that.
Oh, no marathons. I just thought it was time to, get in shape. Keep fit.
Got it. Keep fit. That's a great goal, but just so you know, we have all kinds of routines here. Some are for people looking to gain strength, some for overall fitness, and some people just want a place to clear their mind. Sometimes it's more than just the physical, you know.
You're right, I mean, it's just. Okay, maybe there's a bit more to it. It's silly, but I've been going on all these dates, and it just never works out. I keep thinking maybe it's because I'm not like other girls they seem to like. So I thought, why not start fresh? A new look, a better me.
It's not silly at all. You're being real, and that's a lot harder than most people think.
Thank you.
Great. Now let's get you started on a routine that'll have you feeling amazing, inside and out.
I'm so sorry to bring this news, but the tumor, it's very advanced. At this stage, we'd typically consider surgery, but given her age and overall health, I don't believe it would be advisable. The risks are simply too—
But there has to be something, doctor. There has to be a way to save her, to give her more time. Please, you can't just tell me there's no hope.
I understand how hard this is. I wish I had better options to give you. We can manage her pain, keep her comfortable, but—
Oh, come now, darling, let the poor doctor be. I'm 81 years old. I've seen a lot, done a lot. Maybe it's just time for me to go home.
Mom, don't say that. There's so much more. We need you. I need you.
Sweetheart, we don't get to decide these things, not always. I'm at peace with it. Life has been good to me, and I'm ready to rest.
I just can't bear the thought of losing you.
I'm not gone yet, am I? I still have a little time. And I want to make it count. There's one thing I'd like. I want to see all of you, my children, my grandchildren, all together one last.
I'll make it happen, Mom. I'll bring everyone, I promise.
That includes Naomi. She's been too busy for us these past few years. Doesn't pick up the phone, barely visits.
I'll make sure she's there, Mom. I'll talk to her. I promise, you'll see everyone.
Good. It'll be nice to have everyone under one roof again, just like the old days.
You know, every time we all get together, I feel like I have to update myself on everyone's life just to keep up. I mean, just one blink, and suddenly all the kids are grown with their own careers.
Right? I remember when little Sam used to run around in diapers. Now he's all grown up.
Good day, everyone.
Hold it, Sam. Who's this young man you have with you?
Oh, this is Marcus. We're good old friends.
Are you too, gay? I thought I raised you better.
Grandma, no, we're not gay. Marcus is just a friend. He just moved into town for work, and, well, he's still finding his way around. So, I invited him along. I thought it'd be nice for him to experience some good old family warmth, instead of him sitting alone in his apartment. If it's a problem, he can leave.
Sorry, Marcus. Don't mind my mum. It's just, you know, times are changing. You see two guys, and you used to think nothing of it, but these days.
No offense taken, ma'am. I get it. I'm just here to enjoy some good company.
Naomi, look at you. You look fantastic. Absolutely snatched. Have you been working out?
Younger by the day, Naomi. There has to be a secret someone out there responsible for this, am I right?
Oh, leave her alone. If there's a special someone, she'll let us know in due time.
Please tell me you're not still single, Naomi. At your age, it's high time you were at least engaged.
Now there's nothing wrong with being single at 29. I know a woman who waited forever, until she finally made peace with the fact that marriage was not for her. She simply adopted some cats and got on with life.
Well, I'm sure my story would be different. Unlike that poor lady, my 60s will not find me single, and surrounded with cats.
Oh, she was around 32, I think, not 60.
So, according to you, I've got 3 more years before I turn into an ancient relic? You all wonder why I don't come around more often? This is why.
Oh, don't be so dramatic, Naomi. Family is family, and that's no reason to stay away.
Well, Naomi, they're right, you know. About looking amazing.
Thank you. By the way, who are you, and how do you know Sam?
College buddies, and I'm Marcus. I just moved here for work, and Sam graciously extended an invitation. Thought it might be nice to see what a real family gathering looks like.
And what are your intentions for my granddaughter, young man? Do you have a family of your own?
Not yet, ma'am, but that's definitely in the plan. I'm hoping to start a family soon, once I find someone with the same values, someone who believes in building something meaningful together.
Well, that's rare to hear these days.
Yeah, I get that a lot. But hey, it's important to know what you want in life, right?
Look at her, all lit up. I haven't seen her smile like that in ages.
Well, looks like she might not be single for long after all.
Oh, stop it, you guys.
Hey, I'll take it as a compliment if I'm already making a good impression with the family.
Well, if you treat my Naomi right, you'll do just fine here.
Maya, how did you know William was the one?
That's a deep one. I guess, with William, it just felt right. I didn't feel like I had to be someone else around him. He made me feel safe, like I could be my truest self without any fear. And he was consistent. He showed up every single time. It wasn't always fireworks, but it was real, and I knew I could count on him. Why do you ask?
Oh, you know, just curious. Nothing serious.
No, I know you, Naomi. You wouldn't just ask that out of nowhere. Spill it. You met someone, didn't you?
Ah, you're too sharp. All right, fine. Yes, I met someone. At my family get-together.
Naomi, that's amazing. Who is he? Tell me everything.
His name is Marcus. He's a friend of my cousin Sam, and he was at the get-together. It's not like I want to get ahead of myself, but we hit it off.
Wow, you like him, don't you?
Yeah, I do. And, actually, we're going on a date tomorrow. At his place. He said he's going to cook a special meal for me.
Wait a minute, so you're already having date nights at each other's houses? And I'm just hearing about it now? Naomi.
It's not what it looks like. I don't usually do this. I mean, a date at a guy's place isn't my usual thing. But, I don't know, time's not exactly on my side. I'm trying not to overthink or put up too many barriers. Besides, he seems like a good guy, and my whole family already met him. They practically grilled him, and they approve.
Well, you're still allowed to have your standards though. And you absolutely still have time. Don't settle or bend your own boundaries just because you feel like you're running out of it. Love doesn't have an expiration date.
I guess you're right. I'm still going on the date though. With Marcus, things feel different. Easy.
Good for you. Go enjoy that date. You deserve a guy who's willing to make you a home-cooked meal. And it sounds like Marcus is pretty into you. And if your family's already on board? Girl, this sounds promising.
Hey, you made it. I've been cooking up a storm just for you. I hope you're ready for this. I've got roasted garlic butter shrimp, a side of creamy mashed potatoes, and my secret recipe for lemon asparagus. Oh, and there's tiramisu chilling in the fridge for dessert. You're in for a treat.
Wow, Marcus, you really went all out. Everything sounds amazing. I can't wait to try it all. I already know I'm going to love it.
Well, I wanted tonight to be special. You're special, Naomi.
Marcus, I think we're moving a bit too fast here.
Too fast? We like each other. We've already got the family's stamp of approval, right? You know how I feel about you. I thought this felt right.
I do like you, Marcus. I really do. But, I'm a Christian. I've been waiting until marriage. It's important to me.
Naomi, that's beautiful and all, but think about it. We already know we're serious about each other. Your family already trusts me. Isn't this just a natural way to show what we feel?
Okay, but just this once. Why'd I feel so off? My head's spinning. I feel like I might throw up. Great. Exactly what I need to start my day. Maybe I ate something weird? Or maybe I'm just coming down with something. I better visit the drugstore before this gets worse. Hi, I'm feeling kind of weird. Queasy, lightheaded, just not myself. I need something to help me get through the day.
Alright, let me ask a few questions. Have you been feeling nauseous or tired recently?
Yeah, especially today. I just woke up feeling terrible. I thought I might just need something for a stomach bug or, I don't know, something to help with nausea.
Have you considered that you might be pregnant?
Pregnant? Oh, no, that can't be it. I can't be pregnant. That's just impossible.
It's not uncommon for pregnancy symptoms to feel a lot like a stomach bug. If you're feeling dizzy, nauseous, and just off, it might be worth checking. Just to be sure.
I'm pretty sure it's not that. But I guess, if you're that convinced, maybe I should just get the test to prove you wrong.
It's always good to rule it out. At least this way, you'll know for sure, and we can go from there if you still feel sick.
Fine, I'll take one just to prove that this is ridiculous. Can't believe I'm even entertaining this. I'll be back to show you it's negative. No, how is this even possible? I didn't think, it was one time, Maya. And now, everything's changed. I don't even know what to think, let alone what to do.
Naomi, I'm so sorry. I never would have thought that night would lead to this.
I don't even know how to process this.
You need to talk to Marcus about it. He deserves to know, and honestly, it might not be the worst thing. He's mentioned wanting to settle down, right?
He has, but this isn't how I wanted things to happen. I feel like I'm in a whirlwind I can't control.
I get it, Naomi. But maybe this is the step forward. He's a good guy, you've said it yourself. Since he's serious about you, he'll step up.
You're right. This could really be something. Babe, make yourself comfortable. I've got your favorite waiting for you. Thought I'd spoil you a little.
Now, this is the kind of woman I need in my life. Domestic, caring, knows how to take care of her man. You keep this up, and I'll be the luckiest man around.
I promise I'll always take care of you, Marcus. Always.
I'm so lucky, Naomi. I can feel our relationship heading somewhere amazing.
There's something I need to tell you.
Sure, babe, what's on your mind?
I'm pregnant.
Are you serious?
Yes. I know it's unexpected, but you've talked so much about wanting a family, about us having a future together. I thought you'd want this.
How am I sure it's even my baby, Naomi? How about you pin it on the other men you were sleeping with?
Marcus, you're the only one. I haven't been with anyone else. I told you this that night.
Look, I never signed up for this. I'm not ready to be a dad. You got yourself into this mess.
But, you said you were family-oriented, that you wanted to settle down. You promised we had a future.
Yes, eventually, Naomi. Not now. I meant down the line, maybe in a few years. I didn't expect a baby to be a part of the picture so soon.
You told me we had a future, that you were ready to settle down with me.
I wanted a relationship, not a family right now. You should have thought of the consequences before getting us into this.
So it's my fault now?
Yes, I thought you were old enough to handle your own protection, honestly. Even teenagers have birth control implants these days. I can't stand this. I'm leaving.
Mom?
Naomi, it's your grandma. She passed away a few hours ago.
Oh, Mom, I'm so sorry. I can't believe she's gone.
I knew it was coming, but it still hurts so much. She was so strong, right until the end.
I know, Mom. She was incredible, and she's at peace now. I'm sure of that.
I just don't know how to handle this.
I'll be there this weekend, alright? I'll come back home, and we'll get through this together.
Thank you, Naomi. That means so much.
Take heart, okay? Mom, I know it's hard, but Grandma's in a better place now. She's free from pain, probably up there smiling down on us, at the feet of Jesus.
You're right, she had so much faith, so much peace. I just miss her already.
We'll get through this together. That's what she'd want, for us to hold each other up.
So, what about Marcus? He seemed so nice, and it looked like you two had something special that day at the table. How are things going with him?
Mom, I'm pregnant. Marcus is the father.
Naomi, how could you let this happen? With someone you barely know?
I know, Mom. I liked him. You all liked him. He talked about wanting a family, and I thought it was okay. I thought it meant something.
And where is he now? How did he take the news?
He left me, said he's not ready to be a dad, that he didn't sign up for this.
Oh child, I'm so sorry. I had no idea he would treat you like this.
I know abortion is wrong, but honestly, that's what I'm going to do. If God won't answer my prayers for a husband after all these years, why should I honor him by keeping a child who's only going to be a burden to me for the rest of my life? I've been praying for a husband, praying night and day, and this is what I get instead.
Honey, I know it's hard to understand right now, but don't give up on God. And do not hurt that child. Psalm chapter 127 verse 3 says children are a heritage from the Lord, the fruit of the womb a reward.
If there's such a gift, then why didn't you accept the gift before you met Dad? Why didn't you pop out babies alone?
Naomi, I know you're hurting. Just don't rush into anything. Decisions like this have consequences. Please, take some time. Think and pray. Don't lose faith. It's never too late for God to answer you.
Mom, please. I didn't come here to talk about this. I came because we're here for Grandma, to honor her memory. Can we just leave it at that? And please, don't mention this to anyone else in the family when they arrive. I don't want them involved in any of this.
Of course, honey, I won't say a word to anyone. I promise. And dear, I know we've all put pressure on you, maybe without realizing. I'm sorry for that. On behalf of the family, whether they'd say it or not, I'm sorry. We all need to do better.
Oh God, I don't want to do this alone. I've been waiting, praying, hoping for years, 8 years, God. I've kept myself for marriage, I've stayed patient. Why would you let this happen to me? Don't you want me to get married? Haven't I done everything right? I've prayed for the right man, for a family, for a husband who loves you, but here I am, and all I get in return is silence. God, please, if you're listening, if you care, tell me what you want for me. Tell me what your heart is for my life. Do you even want me to get married?
No.
All this time, all this praying, and the answer has been no.
Naomi, look at you. Look at this place. This isn't you.
What's the point, Maya? It's all pointless.
I know you're hurting, but this isn't the end. You were living your life just fine before Marcus came along. You had goals, dreams, you were building something beautiful for yourself.
You don't understand, Maya. I heard it. God told me, no. He doesn't want me to get married, and that was my one desire. I thought he loved me. How could he see me like this, knowing what I want, and tell me no?
How do you even know that voice was God's voice? Maybe you're interpreting your pain as his will. You know how hard it is to be sure sometimes.
No, Maya, I know it was him. I've never heard his voice before, not like that. But that day, it was clear. It was deep. I knew right then and there, that it was him. They say when God speaks, you just know. And I knew.
You can't let this consume you. You can't let this one moment be the end of everything you've worked so hard for. God's love isn't only in the things he grants us, and maybe, just maybe, there's something we're missing here.
I'm done with all of it, Maya. Done with this faith that tells me to wait and then leaves me like this. If he loved me, he'd answer my one request. I don't want to be alone forever.
Alright, Naomi, I hear you, but you can't keep living like this. No matter how hurt you feel right now, you still need to take care of yourself. Let me help you get this place cleaned up, okay? And while I do that, can you please go take a shower? It might help you feel just a little bit better.
I don't have the energy.
Naomi, I'm not asking. You're going to go take a shower, and I'm going to clean this place up. I'll make us something to eat. You need to get your act together, at least for your own sake. And if you're not doing it for yourself, then do it for me. I'm here, and I care. I can't stand to see you like this.
I can't believe this. You met Naomi through me. I trusted you, and now you're just going to walk away from her after getting her pregnant?
Look, man, I feel terrible about how this turned out. I didn't mean for any of this to happen, okay? But I'm not ready to be a husband or a father, Sam. I can't pretend to be something I'm not.
Ready or not, you got her pregnant. You don't get to just shrug your shoulders and walk away because it's inconvenient for you. Do you even realize what this is doing to her? To us, her family?
I do, Sam. I know this isn't fair to her. But you have to understand, man, I'm just not ready for this kind of responsibility right now. If I force myself into being a husband, I'll only end up miserable.
Miserable? What about Naomi, huh? She didn't plan to be a single mom, but guess what? That's exactly what you're forcing her to be. She doesn't get to just opt out like you're doing.
I'm not opting out, Sam. I'll support her, financially, emotionally, whatever she needs, except being there physically as a husband. I can't be that for her. I'm not ready, and I won't fake it.
Do you even hear yourself right now? Financially and emotionally, but not physically. You think you can just throw money at this and make it right?
What's the alternative? That I lie to her? Pretend to be the man she needs when I know deep down I'm not? I'd only end up hurting her more in the long run.
You know what? I can't force you to do the right thing. But don't think for a second that this excuses you from the mess you've made. And starting from today, we stop being friends.
Excuse me, can you tell us how Naomi is doing? Is everything going okay?
The labor has been complicated. There's a possibility she may need an operation if things don't progress by the end of the day. I'd suggest you both keep her in your prayers.
Oh God, please, watch over Naomi. Give her strength and bring this baby into the world safely. We know you're in control, and we're asking for your intervention.
Lord, please, let Naomi and her baby come through this. We trust you, even in this difficult moment.
Come on, sweetheart, you're almost there, just a little more. Congratulations, Naomi, you did it. What are you going to name them? Let's call it Eliashib, meaning God restores. This name is deeply symbolic, as it reflects your heartfelt prayers, your journey, and God's miraculous intervention during its birth.
No, I don't want a Bible name, Mom. I don't even want a Christian name.
What do you mean?
I'm not a Christian anymore, Mom. I don't want my child's name tied to something I don't believe in anymore.
We'll give you a moment. We'll take the baby for a quick check and bring them right back. Would you like us to inform your friends in the waiting room?
Yes, please. Let them know that the baby is here and that both are safe. They've been waiting and praying.
His breathing isn't stable, and his skin, he's turning blue. We might be looking at respiratory distress. We need to act fast. He's in critical condition.
I'll call for backup. Ma'am, your baby is in a critical condition. He's fighting to breathe on his own, and we're doing everything we can. If you believe in prayer, please pray for him. He needs all the strength he can get right now.
I bind every attack on this child's life in the name of Jesus. Satan, you have no place here. This child is a gift from God, and no weapon formed against him shall prosper. Heavenly Father, we claim healing, restoration, and life over this baby. In the name of Jesus, I speak breath into his lungs, strength into his body, and life into his bones. Let your power surround him, God, and raise him up from this infirmity. In Jesus' mighty name, I declare victory.
Dear God, it's been so long since I've come to you. I know I've been distant. I know I said I don't believe anymore. But, the truth is, I've missed you. I need you now more than ever. Please, God, I don't want to lose my baby. This baby is all I have. If you're listening, if you're there, please have mercy on me. I'll return to church. I'll accept that marriage might not be my path, but don't take him away from me. I've grown to love him so much. Please, God, let him live.
Good news. Your baby is stable. He's pulled through, and his breathing is steady again. We'll bring him to you shortly.
Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, God, for healing my grandson.
Mom, I want to name him what you suggested. The name you had in mind before, the biblical one.
I thought you didn't want a Christian name.
God brought him back to life. He heard me. I can't deny that. This baby is my miracle, and I'm going to dedicate him to God. I'm so sorry. I should have been watching where I was going.
No, it was definitely me. I was in my own world for a moment. I'm David, by the way. New around here. Just joined a few weeks ago.
Oh really? I'm Naomi. It's nice to meet you, David. Welcome to the church.
Thanks. It's been great so far. Seeing you're here at the nursery, I'll assume you're a mom.
Yes. See that little guy over there? That's my little miracle.
He's cute, and really lucky to have you.
Thank you.
I think I've seen you around. Probably last week. You and your husband. He was holding a baby while you two chatted in the church bookstore.
Oh, no, that must be Emmanuel, the church secretary. I'm not married. It's just me and my son.
I see. I lost my wife a few years back. It's just been me and my little girl too.
I'm sorry to hear that. I can only imagine how challenging that must have been. Being alone isn't easy.
Yeah, it's been a journey, but it helps to meet good people along the way.
That's true. And it seems like you're doing an amazing job raising her.
Thank you. Some days are easier than others, but she's worth every bit of it. You know, if you're ever free, I'd love to continue this conversation over coffee sometime.
I'd love to, but things are pretty hectic for me right now with work and my son. But, I wouldn't mind staying in touch.
Oh, of course, I completely get it. No pressure at all. Maybe another time when things settle down. Let's just exchange numbers for now.
You know, there's this guy at church. His name's David. We started talking, and I'm surprised at how easily we connect. It's been mostly over text, but he has this way of making even the simplest things feel meaningful.
That sounds wonderful, Naomi. So, what's the hold up? Have you two gone out yet?
No, he's asked me out a few times, but I've been turning him down. I don't know, Maya. I love our conversations, I really do. But every time he suggests meeting up, I just freeze.
Naomi, I get it. After everything with Marcus, it's only natural to feel cautious. But, maybe this is different. It's okay to let your guard down a little.
I keep thinking about that, too. David's different. He's respectful, he doesn't push, and he actually listens. But, I'm so scared of getting it wrong again. I'm scared of hoping.
Then take it slow, but give yourself a chance. It's okay to start small. Coffee, a walk, Just let him show you who he is. Is that him calling?
Yes.
Girl, pick up.
I don't know, Maya. Remember the voice I heard that night?
How about you talk to someone else about this? Someone with higher spiritual authority? Please.
Not even sure where to start. This is so personal, but I need counsel. I need someone with more spiritual insight than I have right now. That's why I'm here. Years ago, I was praying so desperately for a husband. I've wanted to be married for as long as I can remember. I prayed endlessly, tried to change myself, reinvent myself, be someone different, be someone better, anything to find someone who would choose me. I'd change my hair, my weight, my clothes. I'd be the real me, then decide maybe that wasn't enough and try something else. But no matter what I did, it never worked. I just kept waiting and waiting.
That must have been exhausting.
Yes, it was. And one night, in my frustration, I just poured out my heart to God, begging him to show me his will. That night, I heard a voice I believed was God's, and it said, no. Just one word, but it was clear. It felt final, and I've carried that ever since.
So you believed God was telling you that marriage wasn't his plan for you?
Yes, I thought that was it. I even stepped away from faith for a while, angry and hurt. But now, things have changed. There's a man in church, David. He knows I'm a single mom, but he still respects and adores me. We connect so easily, and I genuinely enjoy his company. I know God said no that night and, I don't want to get this wrong.
Naomi, sometimes, God's answer is a no until we're willing to let go of something that's taken up too much space in our hearts. It sounds like back then, marriage was an idol to you.
An idol?
Yes, an idol isn't just a statue or something physical. It's anything that takes the place of God in our hearts. From what you've shared, it sounds like marriage wasn't just a desire, it became everything to you. When we pursue something that intensely, it can sometimes crowd out our relationship with God. He may have said no back then to help you find wholeness in him first. Now it seems that you've changed. You've grown, you've found a sense of self beyond this desire for marriage. And God may be answering your prayers now because you've laid down that idol, you've let go of that desperate pursuit. And perhaps David is God's gift to you in his timing, not yours.
So, you're saying that maybe God didn't want to deny me marriage, just the way I was clinging to it?
Exactly. And now that you're not holding marriage above everything else, God may be giving you this relationship as an answer to those prayers. If David respects you, if he understands your journey and aligns with the values you hold, perhaps he's the gift God had for you all along.
Thank you so much. I think I understand now. Hey, David, how's it going?
Hey, Naomi, just thought I'd check in. How was your day?
Busy, as usual, but we're hanging in there.
Nothing as exciting as keeping up with the little one, I'm sure. Sounds like you're juggling it all pretty well. I was wondering, why have you been turning me down every time I ask for us to go out? Is everything okay? I mean, if I'm overstepping or if you're seeing someone.
Oh, no, it's nothing like that. I'm not seeing anyone, it's just, I've got a lot on my plate. Baby, work, it's all a bit overwhelming sometimes.
Of course, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't intruding. I really enjoyed talking with you, and I'd love to get to know you more if you're open to it.
Alright David, let's meet up.
Are you serious?
Yes, let's meet.
Wow, where do you want us to go? Anywhere, name it.
Thank you for finally agreeing to meet me, Naomi. I know you've been hesitant, and I respect that.
I'm just going to get straight to the point. What do you really want from me?
I'm at a point in my life where I don't want games, and I don't want to string anyone along. My intention is to be serious, to make you my partner, to raise our children together. You, as the mother of my child, me as the father of yours. That's where my heart is. If you're willing to say yes, we'll enter into a short courtship, with no pressure, just a genuine commitment to see if we're meant to walk this path together. And if it feels right, I'd like nothing more than for it to end in marriage.
And, what if I say no sex throughout our courtship? That I want to do this purely the Christian way?
Fine by me. I'm here for the long run. Whatever boundaries you set, I'll respect them.
Yes, David, I'll be your wife. Let's take this journey and see where it leads.
By the authority vested in me as a minister of God, I now pronounce you husband and wife. What God has joined together, let no one separate.
Congratulations, dear, I wish you a happy married life.
Thanks, Mom.
Naomi, I always knew this day would come.